all bandits should be killed. I don't share that. With my little experience as a lawyer for 37 years, I think I know the rule of law. I know how decisions are taken. Everybody is innocent till he is found guilty. We'll try to administer justice to all of them. But where we catch them with weapons, somebody trying to kill you, what do? You will allow him to kill you before you make complaint? Madam, that area we will not compromise. Anybody who will pick using arms will deal with him. If it's fire one round, we'll fire artillery weapon lethal so that it can destroy the whole range, the radius. Not only himself, even his farm should be examined. Every society, they are likely to find some people who are acting against the will of the state. But if at all this is true, the intelligence services must have confirmed all relevant information about them and make arrests with a view to prosecuting them. There is a lot of comments that the Bureau change, the politicians, the military officers, the military are also part of the source of information to this thing. I think the right person who can address this thing are the office of the Minister of Finance dealing with this, what do you call this unit? The unit that is doing money laundering and the other things. I'm sure they will give you a better answer. All I know that we may find some deviant among us who are ready to take extra benefits in disguise of being military officers, and that we cannot stop. But I assure Nigerian military will not partake in that kind of stupid ideas, because they see their colleagues dying every moment. How can you you don't know who would go, and you are not excluded from those who will go to war. It's rotation. We rotate soldiers. If it is your turn, you must go. So if you start to be going on the other side, maybe you will end up the victim. But certainly, I've not seen that this is not happening, but confirmed from the appropriate ministry or agency of government. That will help you much. Funding of Boko Haram, the arrest, I saw it in the paper. Officially, I have not seen no communication for us. But certainly, I know arrests were made in Kano, because that's where I come from. People called me and told me that some people are arrested, and they want us to help. I say, we cannot help you. Let's find out what is actually happening, because this is what is killing this country. You must allow investigation to continue and finish. If you do that, you are helping in this insurgency problem we are facing. And most of us agree that they will allow the law to take its course. I know some people are arrested, especially in Kano. I don't know of other places. We're on it. What is happening when we secure all the local governments in Borno State, we establish what we call safe haven in Bauchi, is it Gombe? Yes, we established that, initially feeling that maybe we thought when they are given basic reorientation, they should be able to fit in again back to the society. And I think we were doing that up to today. I think it's the Operation Safe Corridor in Bauchi. I'm sorry, Gombe. And if you go there, you'll find quite a number of them. But the problem is, I don't know the latest about them, but government is fully in charge. And I think we are not protecting them. We are trying to make them more civil and fit in into the society. If that is a problem in this country, we'll have to review the situation and act immediately. So not only the ministry alone, the services, the Army, Navy, and Air Force must have prepared the budget of what they require as a supplementary budget. And in that process, we find a delay, unlike the health service, which they are concerned more of COVID-19, because they are the two ministries that the Mr. President authorized for extra budgetary provision. And I'm sure the day I saw it in the newspaper, and the following 2 days, I think during the weekend, we inquired and we found that we have made the submission, only that we did not submit it to the Ministry of Finance, which we did, and action is being taken by now. The Chad issue. When we heard of this unfortunate killing of the Chadian President, we know that problem is bound to be created amongst the neighboring countries. And Nigeria will be most hit by his absence. If there is no security in Chad, there will be a lot of problems. But thank God, we have a lot of military activities with the Chadian, Niger, Cameroon. We have all that military concern. So, in the name of multinational joint task force, all these countries, including Chad, are contributing countries for the operation. What we hope is that very soon we will find a secure for the continuation of this thing, of the activities we are supposed to be doing. The problem is that the problem of Chad is now going to be aggravated because we are not sure the direction in which that country is going to face. But I assure you that we are mindful of our borders, we are mindful of the development, and politically the government is putting its head together to see how best they can restore the peace in that country. So security-wise, we are beefing up all our borders to ensure that refugees, they don't flow into our country. Even Nigerians, I'm sure some of them would like to come back. We have to make ready, we must prepare for them and allow them to come in and refuse others to come because of the problems that will create. The issue of weapons and armament, we are also afraid of that. Before, Chad is the buffer, stopping most of this infiltration of weapons and the rest of it. Now, it's free for all, right from Libya down to Nigeria. It's very easy now because of the absence of the influence of Chad in that route. So we also have to take care of that and prepare our minds to it. I think we are on top of the situation. All we are praying that the African countries will find a solution to the problem of Chad and get on moving as a democratic society as expected by international organizations and the world over. Are you okay? The Air Force crash. It's unfortunate. We had two crashes, one around Kaduna, Abuja airport, and then the other one in the forest. These incidences are not human errors. These incidences we cannot say is mechanical or otherwise. These incidences we cannot say as at now whether there is an action from the rebels or otherwise, which caused the collision of the aircraft, the best I can tell you is that investigation is on, and we'll tell the world exactly our findings of the situation about those aircrafts.
My duty at this point is just to appreciate everyone. But before I do that, let me try to clarify. There's a tendency that we will go to town and say the minister has disagreed with Governor Rufai on wiping out bandits. Yes, I just wanted to stress that. At the beginning, you heard what he said, that, well, that may not, he may not subscribe to that opinion, but then he went on to say that if a man wanted to kill you, would you allow him to kill you first before you then complain? So, basically, there is no disagreement. So I just want us to know that so that we don't go to sensationalize the thing out of tune. Please note that. Then let me say thank you to the Honorable Minister of Defense, a retired Major General of the Nigerian Army. Thank you for coming to brief the media on what is being done. We have noticed as Nigerians that Boko Haram is on the back foot now. A lot is being done against them. They are coming under a lot of bombardment, and we see that desperation